Ancient Greece is often considered the cradle of Western civilization. The city-states of Athens and Sparta were two of the most powerful and well-known in ancient Greece. Athens is credited with developing the concept of democracy around 508 BCE. The first Olympic Games were held in Olympia in 776 BCE. Greek mythology includes a rich pantheon of gods and goddesses such as Zeus, Hera, Poseidon, and Athena. The Greek poet Homer wrote the epic poems the Iliad and the Odyssey. The Parthenon, a temple dedicated to Athena, stands on the Acropolis of Athens. Socrates, Plato, and Aristotle are among the most influential philosophers in history. The Greeks developed the concept of the polis, or city-state, which was a central political unit. The Spartan society was known for its military discipline and rigorous training. The Battle of Marathon in 490 BCE saw the Athenians defeat the invading Persian forces. The Greek historian Herodotus is often called the father of history. The Greek alphabet was derived from the Phoenician alphabet and is the basis for many modern alphabets. Pythagoras, a Greek mathematician, is best known for the Pythagorean theorem. Greek tragedies and comedies were performed in open-air theaters and are still influential today. The Peloponnesian War, 431–404 BCE, was a protracted conflict between Athens and Sparta. The Oracle of Delphi was a priestess who provided prophetic insights and guidance. The philosopher Diogenes founded the Cynic school of thought, promoting asceticism and self-sufficiency. Greek architecture is known for its three orders: Doric, Ionic, and Corinthian. The philosopher Epicurus founded Epicureanism, a school of thought focused on seeking pleasure and avoiding pain. The Greek physician Hippocrates is often called the father of medicine. The Ptolemaic dynasty ruled Egypt after the death of Alexander the Great, blending Greek and Egyptian cultures. The ancient Greeks believed in an afterlife in Hades, ruled by the god Hades. The mathematician Euclid wrote Elements, a foundational text in geometry. The Battle of Thermopylae, 480 BCE, saw a small Greek force, led by King Leonidas of Sparta, resist the Persian army. The philosopher Zeno founded Stoicism, emphasizing reason and self-control. Greek pottery, often decorated with scenes from mythology and daily life, is highly prized by historians. The Greeks held festivals in honor of their gods, such as the Panathenaic festival for Athena. The philosopher Thales is considered one of the first philosophers and a founder of natural philosophy. Greek colonies were established throughout the Mediterranean and Black Sea regions. The Greek playwrights Aeschylus, Sophocles, and Euripides are renowned for their tragic dramas. The Delian League, led by Athens, was an alliance of Greek city-states against the Persians. The Greek historian Thucydides wrote about the Peloponnesian War in his work, History of the Peloponnesian War. The philosopher Heraclitus is known for his doctrine that change is central to the universe. Greek hoplites were heavily armed infantry soldiers known for fighting in phalanx formation. The mathematician Archimedes made significant contributions to geometry and mechanics. Greek sculptors like Phidias created idealized forms of the human body in marble and bronze. The Minoan civilization, based on the island of Crete, preceded the classical Greek civilization. The Mycenaean civilization, known for its palatial centers and linear B script, was an early Greek culture. The Greeks believed in the concept of hubris, excessive pride that often led to a character's downfall. The philosopher Anaximander is known for his work in cosmology and geography. Greek coinage, introduced in the 7th century BCE, facilitated trade and economic growth. The philosopher Parmenides argued that reality is unchanging, and that change is an illusion. Greek temples were often built on elevated sites and dedicated to specific gods and goddesses. The philosopher Democritus is known for his atomic theory, proposing that everything is composed of indivisible atoms. The Athenian statesman Pericles oversaw the construction of the Parthenon and other significant projects. The philosopher Protagoras is known for his statement, "Man is the measure of all things." Greek athletes competed nude in the Olympic Games to celebrate the human body. The playwright Aristophanes is known for his comedic plays that often satirized Athenian society and politics. The Greek mathematician Eratosthenes calculated the circumference of the earth with remarkable accuracy. The philosopher Empedocles proposed that all matter is composed of 4 elements: earth, air, fire, and water. The Greek historian Xenophon wrote about the March of the 10,000 in his work Anabasis. The poet Sappho from the island of Lesbos is one of the most famous lyric poets of ancient Greece. The Greeks practiced democracy, particularly in Athens, where citizens participated in decision-making. The philosopher Anaxagoras introduced the concept of nous, mind, as the organizing principle of the cosmos. Greek theater masks were used to amplify actors' voices and depict different characters. The philosopher Parmenides founded the Eleatic school of philosophy, emphasizing metaphysical inquiry. Greek vases often depicted scenes from daily life, mythology, and athletic competitions. The Greek physician Galen made significant contributions to anatomy and medicine. The Greek god Apollo was associated with the sun, music, and prophecy. The Greek philosopher Pythagoras believed in the transmigration of souls and the harmony of the spheres. The Athenian leader Solon implemented economic and political reforms that laid the foundation for democracy. The Greek island of Delos was considered a sacred sanctuary and the birthplace of Apollo and Artemis. The philosopher Heraclitus believed in the unity of opposites and that everything is in constant flux. Greek architecture often included features such as columns, friezes, and pediments. The Greek mathematician Hipparchus made significant contributions to astronomy and trigonometry. The philosopher Plato founded the Academy, one of the earliest institutions of higher learning in the Western world. Greek sanctuaries, such as the one at Delphi, were important religious and cultural centers. The playwright Menander is known for his contributions to New Comedy, which influenced Roman theater. The philosopher Anaximenes proposed that air is the fundamental substance of the universe. Greek city-states often engaged in colonization, establishing settlements throughout the Mediterranean. The philosopher Aristotle founded the Lyceum and made lasting contributions to many fields of knowledge. Greek pottery styles, such as black figure and red figure, are distinctive and highly valued by archaeologists. The philosopher Xenophanes criticized the anthropomorphic depiction of gods in Greek mythology. Greek hoplite warfare relied on the phalanx formation, where soldiers stood shoulder to shoulder. The mathematician Apollonius of Perga made significant contributions to the study of conic sections. The philosopher Zeno of Elea is famous for his paradoxes, which challenge concepts of motion and plurality. Greek sculptors like Praxiteles created lifelike statues that emphasized naturalism and idealized beauty. The ancient Greek festival of Dionysia celebrated the god Dionysus and included dramatic performances. The philosopher Gorgias was a prominent sophist who argued that objective truth is unattainable. Greek epic poetry often celebrated heroic deeds and the exploits of legendary figures. The mathematician and engineer Hero of Alexandria invented early forms of the steam engine and other devices. Greek chariot racing was a popular sport and often featured in the Olympic Games. The philosopher Cleanthes was a prominent Stoic who wrote hymns to Zeus. Greek education for boys often included physical training, music, and instruction in rhetoric and philosophy. The philosopher Crates of Thebes was a cynic who renounced material wealth and lived a life of asceticism. Greek myths often explained natural phenomena, human behavior, and cultural practices. The mathematician Diophantus made significant contributions to algebra and number theory. Greek oracles, such as the one at Dodona, were sought for divine guidance and prophecy. The philosopher Epictetus emphasized the importance of inner freedom and control over one's own responses. Greek athletes competed in events such as running, wrestling, and discus throw in the Olympic Games. The philosopher Heraclides Ponticus proposed that the earth rotates on its axis. Greek temples often housed cult statues of the gods, made of gold, ivory, and other precious materials. The mathematician Ptolemy's work, Almagest, was a comprehensive treatise on astronomy and geography. Greek symposia were social gatherings where men discussed philosophy, politics, and literature over wine. The philosopher Leucippus is credited with developing the theory of atomism alongside Democritus. Greek theater used a chorus to comment on the action and interact with the characters. The philosopher Antisthenes was a student of Socrates and a founder of Cynicism. Greek naval warfare played a crucial role in conflicts such as the Battle of Salamis. The philosopher Theophrastus, a student of Aristotle, made significant contributions to botany and ecology. If you find this video informative, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more intriguing content.